Hello friends, today's part 2. Let's see what's going on. As you can see, I have scheduled again different things for my reference. So today I'm gonna do code signal. I'm skipping hacker rank for next week, or else in this section only it would be covering. I would be covering it. And even lead code also I want to try it today in this section. Let's hope for good. Now let me go to code signal. Are you all hyped? Hope so. Yeah, as you can see, this is the interface of code signal. So today I'm gonna throw arcade, an arcade introduction. I already cleared the journey begins, edge of the ocean. Let me go through the journey began once again. Addition. Huh. As you can see the interface, the right side is the coding path and right bottom you are having the run test one and left side you are going to have questions. I mean about example and question what's there that whole thing, and even you are having drafts and solutions, and you can like or dislike this problem if you wanna do it. And here you are gonna choose a language which you prefer the best. Right now I've chosen Python, but let me go to C language. It doesn't matter. Huh. Let me read out the question. Write a function that returns the sum of two numbers. Okay, the question is to return a sum of two questions. That's what the question is giving us to do. For param1 equal to 1 and param2 equal to 2, the output should be 3. As they say, sum of two numbers 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Input should be less, the execution time should be less than 0.5 seconds. It depends on the your size of the code to achieve this time. And integer parama 1 is minus 1000 less than parama 1 less than 1000. The param 1 is less than 1000, so we can use normal integer rather than long or small int. And integer param 2 is also similar to param 1 and integer the sum of two inputs. There is a syntax tip. uh, the syntax tip, it's normally don't bother about it much. Here you are thinking about main function. Where is the main function? Actually, the main function is predefined in their server. So you wanna just go through the subfunction. Any modification is there, you should do in this subfunction only. Right now, they asked me to do some of these two numbers. So I'm gonna say return. Oh no, return param1 plus param2. Done. That was the answer. Let me run test. As you can see, every test was been passed. So I got already 300 before. Now if I submit, it was correct. That's what. Okay. Now let me go to next question back. Uh, Country from here. Actually, I did this long, but there was a simple question in this. Just a second. Sorry for the disturbance. It was from my brother. Hmm. In this, they have given a question known as given a year, written the country it is in. The first country spanned from 1 up to and including the year 100. The second from the year 101 up to and including the year 200, etc. Okay, this is giving us the centuries. I mean, from 1 to 100, there it was the first century. From 101 to 200, it was second century. That is what this all is explained, right? So let me go through example. For year equal to 1905, the output should be in 20th century. Okay, and for year 1700 the output should be 17. These all interlinked. I mean the year should be 17 century, sorry. Input or output execution time limit. It is giving a time limit as through previous problem, and they have guaranteed constants that the year is less than 1 and it is less than also 2005, not greater than 2005. So I made a bit complicated. As you can see, it is in C language. Actually, we can make it using for loop. Let me try it out whether it works or not. I'm not confident. It is century from here, right? Hmm. Okay, let me remove everything. I'll do in Java. Helps me a bit. Here is Java, Java. Yeah, I got it. Java. Later, 1 plus year minus 1 divided by 100. Where did some mistake? Should remove it. I'm doing it in another manner. Let me remove this if statement. I don't want to do in if statement. No, I don't want to do in if statement. I'm gonna do in another manner. Just return 1 plus year minus 1 by 100. Okay. Now I will test the case. How does it work? As you can see, every test case was easily done. Okay, let me customize the text as here is. I can do this more than 2005 also. 2020, 21. Oh, great. Let me. Okay, I should give the value also. 21, right? Done. Run the test case. It's done. As you can see, year to 2021 is from 21st century and expected output was 21. Yeah, it was correct. But I did it in a big manner that was very complicated. The simple, it is a single line written and plus year of minus 1 by 100. And when it happens sometime, what can I do? Let me go back to another problem. Now let's go to check palindrome. Okay, given the string, check if it is a palindrome. For input string, okay, we should check a string palindrome, not a numeric palindrome. The output should be true. Okay, for input string equal to ABAC, the output should be false. Okay, if it is A APBA, then the output should be true. Mm, Again, they have given a condition. They are saying that 3 seconds, and the length is given. It is less than to the power of 10 to the power 5. Uh, the output should be in palindrome, boolean. Sorry, true if string, false otherwise. Okay. I have done in a Java thing again. In this, I am returning this value new. I have given a have extracted new class from the function new and string builder. In string builder, I took input string. The string builder accepts this input from the user and it reverses it. Then to string, this reversed is converted to string and it is checked if it is equal input string. That's it. That was the answer. Let me execute to give you a brief result of it. As you can see, input string was A from the user and the output was true, expected true. That is what we got it right. This is how we do it in a simple way. And now edges of ocean. Oh, I'm excited. Hmm. Adjacent elements product. Okay, given an array of integer, find the pair of adjacent elements that has the largest product and return that product. Okay, example for input array 3 comma 6 comma minus 2 comma minus 5 comma 7 comma 3. The output should be 21. I think it's sum of this whole thing. Let me do it. 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 2 is 7, minus 5 is 2, 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12. I didn't get it. Okay, 7 and mm, let me guess it out. Adjacent elements product. It's an adjacent element product. Okay. We are gonna calculate the adjacent of these two, then we would get the answer. Mhm. Input should be less than 3 seconds and the length is less than 1000. We can use integer. Return int stream dot range. Okay, we are sending a int stream range 1. It is starting from 1 and ends through input array dot length. It's the length of the array. From 1 to the length of the array. We can call it as n dot map. Now I am sending this to map it out. In n I am accepting input array n into input array n minus 1 dot max. Only max would be calculated easily because they may be adjacent element. That's what we are doing out. Then dot get as int. It should be displayed as integer. It is done right. Submit. Okay, it is done. Now back. Shape area. Shape area. Okay. Below you will decide an n in. I'm doing it right now. It may take a lot of time. Spare with me. Below we will define an n interesting polygon. Interesting, yeah. Interesting polygon. Your task is to find the area of the polygon for a given n. A. One interesting polygon is just a square with a side of length 1. Polygon 1, length 1. An n interesting polygon is obtained by taking the n minus 1 interesting polygon and appending one interesting. polygon to its rim side by side. You can see the 1, comma 2, comma 3 and 4 interesting polygon in the picture below. N equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 polygon expanding like that. Okay. Example, for n equal to 2, the output should be area space n equal to 5. It's spreading right from 4 areas x, y, z. Oh no, x, 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 x dash, y dash. It is spreading out. And for n equal to 3, the output should be 13. It is spreading again from single, it is spreading x and y and then z, whatever you think out. Here also they have given 3 seconds and it is an integer value that helps a lot. And let me check it out. Interesting polygon. What is this interesting polygon? Um, is it just a square with a side of length 1? It is increasing a side by 1, right? Now I can understand it easily. Let me just copy it out. Interesting polygon is just a square. Just a square with the side of length 1. Now I got what I did not understand. This diagram represents that a polygon, one polygon equal to 1. If 2, it is it's spreading one length by its adjacents or its sides. A single square has 4 sides, so it is spreading 4 times. Again, a single square. It is doing in a similar procedure, like expanding its area. Hmm. What can I do? I should return the output. Hmm. Again, I should use map. Hmm. Mapping out is best, I think so. Hmm. First, I will int stream it. We'll take the range of this, then map it out. First, return this. Excuse. It happens sometimes. Int stream dot range of 0 comma n, as we are taking n, and now I am mapping it out, mapping it through p. This is gonna initialize again p minus n into minus 1. Now I should map it again. Now I'll take a new variable known as q. Again I'm doing it same procedure but with the minus 1. Q minus 1. Okay, now it is 4 sides. I'm going to increase on 4 sides. I will multiply it with 4. Now I should add it. I should add it, right? Wait, already 1 into 4, it is 4. And here I'm getting 1. 1 plus 4, 5. I should sum it. Sum of sum plus 1. Hmm. I will try it in another way. Let me run it first. It worked. Let me try in another way. Single possibility doesn't give me a good reaction. Now n into 4 plus 4 doesn't work. Let me plus 1. Just for verification, how does this work? No, this doesn't work. Hey, it worked on some statement. What was it? 13. Okay, 3 into 4. It is 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Oh, great. It worked on it. Didn't work on the remaining things. 2. 2 into 4. 8. 8 plus 1. No, expected. Oh, okay, okay. Expected was 5. I made it a mistake. Let me do it as 4. N plus 4. Into n. Let me. It will not work. It will not work. Because 1 plus 4, 5. 5 into 1. I mean, 5 into 1, 5. But if I take 2, 2 plus 4, it is 8. 8. Sorry, 6. 6 into 2, 12. How can I do it? Oh. Let me make something adjustments into n minus 1. Oh, it was near, as you can see. Hmm. Let me take two variables and a comma q. P equal to p minus n and q equal to q minus 1. Now I'm gonna add it additive return p plus q to 4. 0. I don't know if it works or not. It didn't work. Minus 12. 16. 24. I think I wouldn't get another one. Is there any way where I can get another one? Anyone out there? I think only this would work. Only this works. Fine. Hmm? The test was successful. Let me submit it out. Okay. Solve my task. Uh, Yes, phenomenal. You made it to the new level. Done. Make array. Consist 32. I should read it out. Uh, Rotating got status of different size as a present that Codemaster for his birthday. His tattoo having a non-negative integer size. Since he likes to make things perfect, he wants to arrange them from smallest to largest so that each tattoo will be larger than the previous one exactly by one. Hmm, I'm getting weird. I don't know what. He may need some additional strategies to be able to accomplish that. Help him figure out the minimum number of additional status needed. For status equal to 6, 2, 3, 8. Status. The output should be make array constant status 3. Rotating needs status of size 4, the minimal number of status that need to be added to existing status such that it contains every integer size from an interval LR for some LR and I don't know what it is. Did anyone get it out? I mean, understood it. What was it? It was saying that a person called Rotate Rotang got status of different sizes as a present. Hmm. Got different sizes of presents from Codemaster for his birthday. Hmm. Let me take Ratty Gorg got status. Status. It is its one part. Different size. It is another part. And size. As a present from Codemaster. Okay, done. Each status having a non-negative integer size. This is another thing I should not have told. Non-negative int size. Okay, this is one part. Since he likes to make things perfect, he wants to arrange them from smallest to largest. He's sorting it out. Sorting. Done. Sorting it out. Hmm. Let me zoom it out so you can see it. Is this enough? Huh. Where was I? Where was I? Sorting it out from small to larger so that each set will be bigger than the previous one, exactly by one. Okay. He may need some additional status to be able to accomplish that. Help him figure out the minimum number of additional. Oh, okay. Now I got what was the error. Now for status 2, 3, 6, 8. It is in arranging order. To make it one step larger, 2, 3 is done, 4, and I need 5 in middle, 6, 7, 8. Let me show you how it works. First 2 space 3. I don't have 4. I'll count it as 1. Again, I don't have 5. I'll count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have 8. Now you can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have 3 numbers, so I got 3. 3 status in middle. God, this was awesome. First, I should sort it out. Already have a predefined thing in this Java known as arrays dot sort. It will sort it out, and now I should inherit the status from the parameters. Done. Now I have sorted it out. Now I should check this how this works. Sorting is done. What to do? What not to do? History. Let me check. Hmm. How to check this out? Don't know how to check this question also. Make array consecutive. Let me search through this array consecutive. Something may help me out by this. Check if array element are consecutive. Okay, it is to check whether they are consecutive or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is consecutive. 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. It is consecutive. It's not consecutive. 3. How did this guy do? Oh. I should do this big, huh? This much big to check, only to check. Really? Let me go down if I get anything. And this is to sort, I think. Min, max, yeah. No, this is to sort. I'm using gigs for gigs. Let me increase the size so that you can see it. It's a lot of big question that I couldn't understand, but let me try my best. Sort all the elements. Do a linear scan. I have done already. I have sorted it. And next I should max minus min. I think I should find out the max and min now. After sorting it out, I should. Wait, I didn't give it the exact name. I mean proper minutes. Now it is done perfectly. Hmm. Okay, plus one. Max and min I should find it out, and then plus 1 equal to n where max is the maximum. All elements are okay. I think I'm getting something, but this code it gives me sick. Here I got man and max. If min minus equal to, then bold where it. Oh. It's good. I should have something like this. Till now, how many questions I did? I mean, already previously I did many questions, not many, only five I think. So this is sixth. Let me check it out. One, two, three. This is sixth one. Giving me a sick. Let me return something. Towel. Hmm. Status dot length minus status dot length of what to make it as mean. How to make it as mean. Status length minus 1 will give you as no, it's not logic. Doesn't come under logic. Give me a second. I would be in a back. I've got a call. Bolt. Hmm. Hello. I took a bit of my time because my friend called. I couldn't disagree his call. And even he gave me a bit idea or a suggestion that you can do a previous problem method. Let me try this out. plus 1. Plus 1. Okay. It gives me a min value I got, I think so. And min equal to I got min. Max is equal to the similar to status. Let me give it a yeah. Now according to this prompt, they said to add min or subtract min, max and min plus 1. Yeah, I think it would give only min and it would doubles. But already sorted, that is my biggest achievement, I think so right now. And string dot range closed. It's asking me to give start inclusive status of 0. In array it is every time 0, right? End inclusive is status of length length minus 1. No, if I take length it would come. Should take status dot length minus 1. Okay. No. I don't wanna return this. I will give this value as range and range equal to return get RETU or return. I think many didn't understand what I did right now. I made a range 0 to n value. This status of 0 is starting point and status dot length minus 1 is the max point of an range. It is a range. Let me give you an example. Status 0 is 2 and status length minus 1 is 8. I think you got it right. Now how do I do it? I forgot to make here something. Dot I should convert this to array. To array. Again I should make it as into length. Now to array length it's done. Let me return range as already did minus dot plus. Now there is 0 and n is done. I converted to string. Now I got the range, I think so. 0 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 0 to 6. I'm having you 0 to 6. I'm giving an example according to this. Total range plus, not plus. What do we make? 0 to 6 I got. Again I made into as a length. Let me try it out again minusing the status with length. I got 3 illegal errors. What were they? Length. Huh? I didn't get line 3. Line 3, what was the error? I don't know. What error was it? Huh? I imported it. When did I do it? I don't remember. Hmm. I think when I took length, then it was imported. No, it's not. Let me do key chat. Kachikudi. Oh, error layer minus state of that. No, let me run. See what's. But again, error. See level errors. Line 1. Okay, done. Next. Line 3. What many errors? I think I did everything in this. Did I get the answer? Please, anyone answer me? Oh, why did I get this error? Hmm, Let me manage it out for some good reasons. Why do I'm getting this error? Syntax enter accepted. Do I do anything wrong? Hmm? I think I did wrong. Let me do it again. Let me delete it out. No, no, I don't want this. This is first I will sort it out. Address dot sort the update is status and return stream int right? That's what I took in previous thing, right? I think not stream int and stream dot range. It was status stay to shop 0. Now this is status of status dot length minus 1. I should convert it into arrays. Array to array dot length minus. Again, I'm gonna minus it out with status length dot length. Everything is right. Let me import. No, expected 3. Hey, I got it, man. Really, I got it. Expected output 3, but I got it 2. Let me make it a what? Let me do it as 1. Oh, got something. Okay. System zero. Steady. Hmm. It was range closed, not ranged, only ranged. Hmm. Then, God, let me revise 1 second. How did this happen? A dash person got status. Let me not take it as status. Let me think of hmm, what may I think? Different sizes of books, which may help me a lot. Different sizes of books. Uh, you may think of width, not the height. Width, this much, this much, this much, this much. Tiny, tiny, large, large. Non-negative in size. Okay, they are non-negative as everything is non-negative when it is compared to size, right? Sorting. I have done sorting through array dot sort. Let me make it size. Let me zoom in. Mm, this is used to sort as it is array. So predefined functions are there. Now let me click it. See. Java.util.arrays. This class contains various methods for manipulating arrays. It is used especially to manipulate arrays. And if you go to sort, sort the specified array into ascending numerical order. Oh, great, right? I don't know how to descending, but I know how to ascending. Now status. This is what makes this as sorted. It sorts mainly used for sort. And here I'm taking a min element and this whole thing is max 1 and then I'm making it into as length, okay, 0 to 6 6 and a status length. Then I got the results. Let me submit. Already everything was right. Hmm. You just got for solving 4 problems today. Oh, in a row I did 4 problems. Great, right? I don't wanna see this how this goes on, man. Let me go to my profile and check it out how my things are going on. I increased my level from 4 to 5. Done. This is what I have solved as of today. My task, my badges, my profile, arcade, interview practice, challenges. There are a lot of challenges which I can't do. I'm feared of this. Personal hobbies. You have been looking for a new friend on an internet. You just came across a cool website that helps people all over the world become friends by suggesting perfect friends. I think it is related to AI. Let me check it out. How does it work? Hmm. MySQL. Oh, great. The system suggests some people for you to reach out to, and you are ready to make a move. However, you don't want to experience your communication skills when write your SQL. How do I write? I didn't get name the unique person's name. It's my SQL. I don't know SQL. I don't only SQL. We may call it as DBMS in our college. But worth it trying. Later I'll try. Let me check through states not difficult not types. Algorithm I don't want algorithm front end UI. Let me check this. What is this? 4 months. For this task, you need to implement the codeless widget. Implement the following process. Complete arrow. Wait. Complete arrow. The background color of the complete arrow should be. Where is arrow? Where is arrow? Should I find where is arrow? I don't know. The color of the complete arrow should be okay. Hmm. Didn't get. I can't fix. Room panel. Implement the following plan for the room to see the application. Huh? It was well. It's total dependent on CSS and things. Do it later on. Dynamic, I don't know, database, I don't know. Algorithm, let me check it out. Algorithm. Who is this featured guy? What is this algorithm? I'm getting this rotating was tried of being bullied by other bots and met called as he joined the Ninja Wars training club. What is this Ninja Wars training club? Wanna see it? Ninja. No, 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 don't this. Third battles. Any bot that manages to solve all challenges become an unlimited master of algorithm, and that is exactly what lottery you want. Input 3 expected 7 to 2 has already successfully completed certain challenges. Now he is facing a challenge in which he has to prove that he knows how to read a horse and plan. Battles Rotica is still on the horse board. I don't know how this works, but worth trying. Hmm. Where was I? M into N into 1. The odds can only make moves similar to those of a knight chess players. Hmm. So we move to horse board. Horse board. Zero less than A, zero less than B, equal to B, which will well from. This depends on this. Okay. But I'm not interested in this. Let me see interview practice. I did one interview of Aris. Really did. First duplicate. Hmm. Okay, this was how I did. Given an array A that contains only numbers in the range from 1 to A dot length, find the first duplicate number for which the second occurrence has to minimal index. This is set integer. I mean, I'm having making it as set for int I equal to a. If not set dot add of I return I. I think this is what I did, but I don't remember. Don't tell to anyone. First, not repeating character. Given a string S consisting of small English letters, find and return the first instance of a non-repeating character. If it is repeating character in it, if there is no such character, return. Example: for S equal to A, B, A, C, A, D, thus output should be first not repeating character C. Hmm, there are two non-repeating characters in the string C and D. Return C since it appears in the string first. Hmm, first not repeating character. Let me Google it. How to make this sit out. Algorithm. I'm having some medium algorithm. Hmm, wait, I got something new. What is this code fights? I got this new website known as Code Fights just a minute ago. Oh, Code Fights is nothing but Signal. I don't know. It was renamed. Literally, I don't know. Literally, let me see what is. Yeah. Huh. This is what I wanted. Runner up. Okay. How did it? I did in Python. Let me do in Python what happens. Python. Python. Yes. I'll go Python 3. Hmm. I don't know because it is latest version. Hey, hey. I think it is same question. I found the answer. Che, don't answer. On this. Optimal solution. To avoid having a nested loop, you can keep track of how many times each value exists in the string. Yes, okay, this is for nested loop. This is for optimal solution. Bonus for bonus solution. Oh, you are having find and finder. Where did I use find and finder layer? I used R. It gave me three options. Every program has many options, alternatives. As you can see, there were how many? I saw just not three. If I go on, if I think in different way, even I would get different answer. It doesn't matter, right? I don't want it was answered. Gee. No, I'm tempted out. Hmm. The first not repeating character. It was my string. For I in range. Length my string. Is calculating the length. In is doing for loop through the length of the string is repeating equal to false. Huh? Okay, he defined it is that is repeating equal to false. For j and range, again he's doing it. Okay. If my string of I equal to my string of j and I not equal to j is repeating equal to true. If not is repeating return my string of I return. Let me do it out. I'm time to it out already. For loop first used for loop in that I for now string of length, right? I in range for I in range and the object was len is a predefined length of object is s. Now here I'm making as is uh, he used is repeated. I'll use is r equal to if a false. Again I'm going for j in range same as for I len of s is true, then we are going for if statement. If my string not if s equal to hmm, sorry s of I equal to s of j, that's what, and I not equal to j and I not equal to j, then what is r true? Okay, I should make it as is r equal to true. Now I have come out from for loop twice the for loop. Now what should I do? Here is it is not repeating. Return my string. That's what I will do. If s not, sorry, if not is r, if not is r, return s of I. ఇది కాలేకపోతే I mean sorry, if it doesn't work you return don't this works. Into I got error. And if false I should use Oh, I got many errors again. This is what I hate in Python. Thank God it was Python. Let me go through. What do I do with this? I'm tempted out with this. Let me copy it out. Now I'll go to Java. Where is Java? I got Java. I'm just making it into comment lines now. Will int I equal to 0 I less than s dot length I plus plus. Okay. Now int is into a boolean is equal to for sweep. Now again I'm going to for j into j equal to 0 and j less than s dot length j plus plus. Now I'm making if s of I equal to s of j, then is r. I'm not getting this. How? I should convert into. Let me save this it out. Don't want. Even just a minute. I would be back in 3 or in a minute. Hello, I'm back. Now let's do hacker rank. I will do later code signal. Right now I wanna do hacker rank that it is code. Let me go to hello world. Uh, in this in this hello world, I already have solved 9 days of challenge. Still there are 5 days of challenge remaining. I should complete it. I'll complete it today. Objective: in this challenge, we review some basic concepts that will get you started with this series. You will need to use the same or similar syntax to read input and write output in challenge throughout HackerRank. Check out the tutorial tab for materials or something else. I think it is not most important, or it is not important at all because we are learning. I don't wanna give you go through the video. It takes a time. Let's dive into code directly. Mm, right now I have turned on the light so you can see me brighter, as few of my friends requested to turn on the light. Task: to complete this challenge, you must solve a line of input from standard input to a variable. Print hello world on a single line, and finally print the value of your variable on a second line. You got this? Yeah, I think I got it. Note: the instructions are Java based. Just be support submissions in many popular languages. You can switch languages using the drop down menu above your editor, and the input string variable may be written differently depending on the best practice conversation of your submission language. Okay. Input: a single line of text denoting input string. They are asking you should input a line which accepts string. Output: print hello world on the first line and the contents of input string on the second line. It is saying you that print hello world and then welcome to 30 days of code. Actually, this is input, what we input. It is not a string, we can say it as a sentence. Hello, welcome to 30 days of code. And let me increase the size. This welcome to 30 days, it is input, and this is a sample output. Explanation: on the first line we print the string literal hello world. On the second line we print the contents of the input string variable. First already we'll define hello world, then we'll go to input string. For this simple case happens to be welcome to 30 days of code. If you do not print the variable's content to a standard output, you will not pass the hidden test case. Actually, I have solved it already. Mm, are you able to see it? Hmm? I already solved it. Wait a second. It's giving me a task to reformat. Hello world. Hmm. I already solved, but why do I getting this? No, I didn't. I solved it. This is my code. Yeah, this was my code. It took long time to me recognize that it was my code. Hmm. Firstly, we are importing Java input and output statements. Then, as you know, Java runs through object-oriented, and this object-oriented is executed only through the class function. So, public class solution. This is a class named as solution. Okay, are you able to see it? Yeah. Then public static void main string args. There is a static void main, and this is the main function of this class. Public, I'm giving it as public. Then void main as a main function is always a public, so we gave it as public static. I think you know what is static. Then I'm gonna scan. I'm going to use scanner, which is similar to buffer reader, because the scanner is standard input. As you can see in challenge, they have said that hello world. Just a second, I got a call. No, I didn't get. Let me continue. Scanner scan equal to new scanner system.in. Scanner refers to that this is a standard input from Java, and this I'm creating an object called a scan and new scanner. I'm initializing this new scanner system into scan. Okay. Then string input. I'm creating a new data structure, not data type. Sorry, string input string. This is called as a string, and it is a data type. Now I'm giving it as scan next line. That means this is going to be read as new line. It accepts variables right now. Then close scan. Can read it. Read a full line of input from standard and save it to our variable. That's it. Now system.println hello world. I mean, already we are giving println. Println represents two new lines, so there is no need to specify as hash line or slash line. And system.out.println input string. Now, whatever you give input is going to input string, and this is where we are going to display it. Now, I think you got it. How this works. Right now, this has been solved. Let me go to data types from day one. This was interesting, but let me see what happens. Hmm. Today we are discussing data types. As usual, that's saying to check out the tutorial, but we are not interested because we wanna do ourselves. Complete the code in the editor below. The variable I, D, and S. I represent to integer, D represent to double, and S represent to string, as it is predefined from long ages ago in C language, C++, Java, whatever you may name it, you get it. Already declared and initialized for you. You must declare three variables, one of type int, double, and string. Okay, I think you got it right. I refers to integer, D refers to double, and S refers to string. This was defined in pre-ages as human become lazier to do this type of things. Next, they are saying to read three lines of input of this integer float double and initialize your variables. Okay, done. Use the plus operator to perform the following operation. Print the sum of I plus your variable on a new line. Okay, that telling to add some variables to integer, double, and string simultaneously. I mean, not in string we don't add, we concatenate. Concatenation refers to joining of two words or two sentences. Input format. The first line contains an integer that you must sum with I. The second line contains a double that you must sum with t. The third line, yes. And then output format. Print the sum of both integers on the first line, the sum of both double on the second line, and the concatenated string on third line. As you can see, the sample input is 12 for integer and 4.0 for float is the best place to learn and practice coding is third line as of string, and now we are displaying it as 16 after adding. Then 8 for double. HackerRank is the best place to learn and practice code. This is concatenating. Explanation. They have given a bit explanation how this works. Let me read it out. Hmm. When we sum the integer 4 and 12, we get the integer 16. This works in integer as well as in double. Similarly, when we sum the floating point number 4.0 and 4.0, we get 8. When we concatenate anchor rank with the is the best place to learn and practice code, we get hacker rank is the best place to learn and practice coding. This concatenating, you will not pass this challenge if you attempt to assign the sample case value to your variable instead of following instructions. Okay. They're warning you that don't make any kitakatis. I already have solved it. As I said you previously that I've solved 9 days of challenge and 3 days of challenge is still remaining. You may call it as hold. I holded it to solve it live with you guys. Okay, import java.io and this is I'm importing the input output util text maths and util rex. Okay, and just a second. Mm, yeah, I'm back. Uh, Let me solve this. I mean, already I've solved. Let me explain it. How did I do it? Public class solution. This is a class solution named as solution and public static void main. String args. I'm declaring main function. Int I equal to 4. As I said, they said to have one integer, one double, one string. I took according to them or in my own way. I equal to 4, double equal to 4.0 and s equal to hacker rank because they have said that as you can see in sample out input 12 4.0 and is the best place to learn coding. Only they have given a set of instructions but they didn't say to use 4 4.0 hacker rank, but don't worry about those things. And explanation they have given that when we sum the integer 4, here only you can understand we should sum with 4, and in similarly in floating also. Similarly, string concatenating. Now I made a object scan and with the class scanner. Okay. Then again I made another one with I didn't use scanner. Oh, it is waste. I declared two times and I used only one object. I took two objects, one is scan and in, but I took mainly as in only. Now I am initializing integer. First two lines are only to initialize integer value, and next two lines are only for double, and next line is only for string because integer needs to be gone to next line. Double should also should be entered in next line, but string it is in a single line, so there is no need to worry. Now here I am displaying integer system.out.println I plus I1 and system.out.println d plus d1. D represents double and d1 represent predefined. Oh, no. D represent predefined value, d1 represent inputted value. Similarly, I is predefined, I1 is entered value, and S is string, predefined string, S1 is inputted string, and I'm concatenating with the symbol of plus. It's done. Day 1 challenge done. Let me go to day 2. Operators. In this challenge, you will work with arithmetic operators. Check out this tutorial. I don't want to go through these tutorials. Objective, it is tutorial set, I forgot. Task, given the meal price, base cost of a meal, tip percent, the percent of the meal price being added as tip, okay. And tax percent, the percentage of the meal price being added as tax for a meal. Find out, print the meal's cost, total cost, round the result to the nearest integer. Example, meal cost is 100 and tip is 15. Tax is 8 rupees. Let me calculate how this works. Let me analyze how this works. A tip of 15% into 100 equal to 15. Done. And the tax are 8%. That is 8 rupees. They have said that 15% is for tip and 8% is for the tax. Print the value 1 to 3 and return from the function. Sample. Let me go through it again once again. Function description. Complete the solve function in the editor below. Solve has the following parameters. Int meal cost, the cost of food before tip and tax. I got it. Int tip percentage, the tip percentage and the tax percent. Return the function returns nothing. Print the calculated value rounded to the nearest integer. This is should be displayed only in integer, not in any double. But I want to use double, I think so. Be sure to use previous values of your calculation or you may end up with an incorrect rounded result. They are giving a note. Input format. There are three lines of numeric input. Meal cost. It is double. I think, yeah, they have used double. And tip percentage is integer and tax percentage is also integer. Now, okay, it is 20% and this is 8%. 12 rupees is before tipping some percent. Now you can see meal cost equal to 12 before adding percentage. Okay, Percentage of tax and tip. Percentage is 20, tip percent, and tax percent is 8. Calculations. Tip equal to 12 by 100 into 20. 20 represents to tip equal to 2.4, and tax equal to 8 and 8 by 100 into 20 equal to 0.96. Here you can say that you got tip total value and tax value. It's not percentage, you got direct value. Now I am calculating it as total. Meal cost plus tip plus tax, 12 plus 2.4 plus 0.96. We're displaying it into double, 15.35. I should round off it 15. And let me go through solution. Oh, what happened? Should make any alternative way to show the program in a large view. Let me see my next intermission or be right back. I'll be thinking about it so that you can see the code efficiently. Hmm, Public class solution. From now onwards, I'm not gonna explain these two lines, as you know everything what this represents, and even these two brackets. Even this scanner scan. Now I've made an object scan using the class scanner, and double is for meal cost. And as I have given instruction in input format that meal cost is double. Then in integer tip percentage, it is integer, and tax percentage is also integer. In this now I am calculating it as tip equal to meal cost into tip percentage by 100. Now I got tip value, and even I got tax value through this formula. And this is easiest formula I think. As you know, if you know how to calculate a percentage, then this formula would be easy to understand. Then even similarly tax. Now I'm make number of round here. Now I am adding it out. You may say it as summing it out. I'm summing tip, tax, and meal cost in number to round here. As I have asked to round off the value after adding this all things. So to round off, I took again a new data structure, not data structure, what they say data type total cost equal to int math.round. This is a class math from math java.math dot round. It is a sub class from math. In this I am rounding it out. I'm sending this number to round here into round class in math class, and I get rounded result in this total cost. It's done. Day 2 done, day 2 done, day 2 done. Day 3 intro to conditional statement. Let me show you how many right now later how much I will be solving. 10th one, 11th one, 12th and 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Oh, there are 6 not 5. I'll solve 3 or else I will try my best to solve the 6 or else 7. Now third one, right? Intro to conditional statements. Objective I don't wanna read. because it's all about tutorial, but I wanna read only first statement. This challenge will learn about conditional statements. Task: given an integer n. They have given you an integer n. Perform the following condition. If n is odd, print void. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, print not void. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 6 to 20. What is inclusive range? Let me check it out. Inclusive range. Inclusive range is one where the limit are included among with what lies in between. If n is between 2 and 5, then we should print not where. If n is even and it lies between 6 to 20, print where dot where. I don't know what is this called. Here the dot what is get confused with wired and weird.
Weird.
Weird. Got it. If n is even and greater than 20, print not weird. Complete the stubborn code provided in your editor to print whether or not n is weird. Input format: a single and containing a positive integer. As I have said, it is positive integer and the n is less than 100. Output format: print weird if the number is weird, otherwise not weird. Input example: this is sample input 3 and we got output weird. Similarly, in this, here is the explanation case 0, n is equal to 0, n is an odd and it lies between. Here they are given if n is an odd, print weird. That's what we did, right? It's weird. N equal to 24, it is even, so it is not weird, thus we print not weird. Here is a code, let me enlarge it. In this I made an object n using class scanner. Here data type n, it is an integer, as I have said that in input format single and containing positive integer. String answer. I'm They said to print out it as weird and not weird. It is a string type, so I have made another data type called as ns as string. If n modulus 2 equal to 1, if equal to 1, it is called as odd. So n is equal to weird. Else, if n greater than equal to 2, they have said that in condition if n is even and it lies between 2 to 5, then we should print it out not weird. That's what we did in this statement. If n greater than 2 and n less than equal to 5 or n greater than 20, again I'm added even third statement. If n is even and in this inclusive range of 6 to 20, that's what we did. So the answer is not weird, else weird, and have um, completed the if statement. And here I'm going to answer. I'm printing out the answer using system.out.println. This weird is going to answer and it is printed. And if you got more than 20 plus, it is also weird. So it goes into if, else, and in else if it goes if, and if it is not accepted, so it goes to else. And in else where it is going to answer is going to system.out.println, and that's what you will get the answer. That's where you will get the answer. Now class versus instance. I wanna go fast. But I want to explain. In this challenge, we are going to learn about different types of difference between a class and an instance because it is an object-oriented concept. It's only enabled in certain languages. Object-oriented is only enabled in certain languages. That is true what he said, or else the browser is saying. Are you bored? Even I am bored. I think I took slightly 1.5 hour place. Oh, then what may we do? What can we do right now? Hmm, there is nothing to do. Let's code. That's it. I was planning to do something. Next time I'll do it. Getting bored. But I want to complete this task. Write a person class with an instance variable age and an constraint. Age is integer. Initial age as parameter. It is also integer. The constructor must assign initial age to age. Okay, this initial age should be in age. After confirming the argument passed as initial age is not negative. If a negative argument is passed as initial age, the constructor should set age to 0 and print age is not valid, setting age to 0. In addition, you must write the following instance method. Year passes should increase the age instance variable by 1. I am 1 old. Am I old? Sorry. Am I old? Should perform the following conditional actions. If age less than 13, print you are young. If age greater than equal to 13 and age less than 18, print you are teenager. Otherwise, print you are old. And 21, I think so. Wait, let me calculate. 19, 2000, 2020. Yeah, I'm 21. I'm old. Do you look like old? Let me. Mhm. I thought to do it fast, but I made it very slow. To help you learn by example and complete this challenge, much of the code is provided for you, but you will be writing everything in the future. The code that creates each instance of your person class is in the main method. Don't worry if you don't understand it all quite yet. Do not remove or alter the already given code. Input is handled for you by the stub code in the editor. The first line contains an integer t. It is normal as, and the t subsequent line each contains an integer denoting the age of an person. T is less than 4 and age is less than equal to 30. Output format. Already you know that, right? Two or line. Sample input for in this I'm printing four ages 1, 10, 16, 18, and I am getting four outputs. Age is not valid, setting age to 0. You are young, you are young, you are young, you are a teenager. Okay. It's not 4. To each value I got 4 sets. 2 sets, sorry. For -1, I got you are young, you are young. For 10, you are young, you are a teenager. Okay. If it is 10, you are a young and you are also a teenager. If you are 16, you are a teenager and you are going to be an old man. So, age 18, you are old, you are old. I am old. I'm 18 plus. I'm old, huh? I don't accept it. They given an explanation test case 0. Initial age -1 because initial age -1 then we are going to take it as 0. Age equal to 0. Message followed by the 3-year pass and age equal to 3. So we print the young message as like that we are going to print. When initial age equal to 10, 10 is less than 13, he is young and is yet to be a teenager. Similarly to 16, 18, let's go to code. As I said that don't alter anything in main function. So I am not altering anything. But what they have given, let me go see in method what happened. They took scanner SC. They made an object SC and this they have made new data type T. T is like an array. Okay. Hmm. For int I equal to 0, I less than t I plus plus. Said you before, right? Int age equal to sc, new data type age, and I have initialized here. Each time array comes, we should initialize the age and person p new object person. This is a new class, I think. Yeah, it is a new class I took here. Person. P dot I am old. Am I old? So, yeah. Even this is a subclass. Then P dot year pass. It is also a subclass. P dot am I old? It is subclass. Printing it out. Now let me go to person. Subclass person. If I less than 0, they said age is not valid, setting age to 0. And if it is 0, then we are going to say it as I am. What we're going to say? What we're going to say? Let me check it out. You are young. If 0, if you get 0, you are young. You are young. Then am I old? If age less than 13, you are young. And if age greater than equal to 13 and age less than 18, you are a teenager. Else print out. Else you are old. If you are 18 plus or old. Then I'm incrementing in year passes. This plus age plus plus. That's it in this day 4. Looping statements. Mhm. Day 5 కదా. This table easy way of making this. Don't wanna look into it, but let me look into it. Given an integer n, print its first 10 multiples, each multiple n into I, where I less than 1 and I is not less than 1 and I is less than 10. Example n equal to 3. We are printing it out 3 table variable. Hey, what is the solution there? I solved it. Let me go back. Yeah. No, don't worry, I will solve it again. Hands on live section. You may think so. System dot out dot println. Before that, I want to go to for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, right, equal to 1. Now I am making it as I'm going into it. N O plus x plus I plus 0. Now they are equal to plus n into I. Now you can see that how it is made. Let me zoom in. As you can see, we are going to display a table, right? So I am gonna take system.out.println. In this first letter is n. N what you inputted is called as n, and x is called as n2 in this program right now because it is an x, right? Then I represents the number, each number 1, 2, 3 like that. And now here I am calculating it, I into I. I got error. Expected, but what did let me run code. Instead of submitting, I would get what happened. Okay, your output little 4, huh? Hey, let me make it as 10, then you will get answer rightly. I made a mistake. Now you can see it, right? It was take it as 10, not 10, because n represents 2, 3, 4 like that. If you take 10, they said only 10 values. Such a dumb pipe. Okay, day 5 done. It was easy, right? Day 5. Every day should be like that. Let's review. Today we will expand our knowledge of string. Okay, done. Given a string s of length n that is indexed from 0 to n minus 1, print its even indexed and old indexed characters as two space separated strings. I don't know what is it. S equal to A B D E C F. We should separate it with a space in middle. Now I got two ranker rank. Okay, this array two hacker rank. Now I in hacker rank this gone into length. Length is equal to 6, 6 by 2, that is 3, 3 space char, like that it is happening, something like that. I'll go fast from here. I don't wanna lag. I think it was predefined. Yeah, this is all predefined, and here I'm coding it out. Firstly, they took length. Already length is sent. Hey, sorry. I did reverse. Did I do reverse? No. Firstly, I'm making an object input and data type n. Then for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, this is called as test case, or else something. It is test cases only. N is test class. Instead of t, I took n. From there, I came to prints. Prints is an class. In Prince, I have sent str. Str is what we are going to import strings. And I didn't say that this is also an data type str, string data type. Now this class print, separate class, different class inside a class. Solution. String buffer EO. And now I took two objects E and O. Let me go depth. What is E and O? You will understand in depth. For int I equal to 0, I less than s dot length. As you know, s is instead of string we have taken s. No, not like that. This string str is gone to s, and this s is s length that we are going to conditional it, and plus I plus plus char ch equal to s dot char at. Okay, we are telling it as it is an character ch dot char. If I divided by 2 equal to 0, e dot append ch. We are gonna append it. Append in the sense we are gonna, let me show what is append. You will understand in depth when I call it. Add something to the end of a written document. Okay, add something. Append ch. If it is 0, you append, else o dot append. Now you can see what after this for loop, directly I'll go to system.out.println. Here e plus space o. I think you got it. If it is even, it goes to che e dot append. If it is odd, it goes to ch. Now here we are making it as differs. Every even is in E and every odd is in O, and this E object and this O object. And even sixth problem is done. Seventh array. Arrays. Today we are going to learn about array data structures. I know. Now later task, given an array A of n integers. Print S element in reverse order as a string line or space separated numbers. We're gonna reverse it. Reverse an array, but in a different method. Space separated numbers. This is what input format. The first line contains n integer representing the size of array, and second line contains n space separated integers that describes array A's element. Construction n is less than 1000, a of I is also less than 10,000, where a of I is the ith integer in the array. Output format. Print the element of array A in reverse order as a single line of special separated number, space separated number. Let me give a brief what is this space separated number. They didn't here. Don't want to go through those mails, not mails, those websites. Sample input data size is 4 and 4 elements are given. Then sample output 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey, just we reverse the order of array. Wait, what happened to the code? I coded and Renault doesn't display where the code has disappeared suddenly. But let me explain. Let me explain here. Right now, there is an object, there is a data type array, and no, there is an object. Sorry, scanner is an object. There is a data type n. There is array of the size n, and mm, we are accepting the size here. Input I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and we have made it as an initialization here. Now we are going to reverse it. I less than n, I equal to 0, I plus plus, minus minus, I greater than n. Let me go and see how this works. System dot out dot println println this arrays, right? Yeah, this is arrays. Equal to n. Make equal to n and I equal to 0, greater than 0, no, 0 only. Let me run. Hey, what is this object ARR of I? Plus we should separate with the space as I have said. Run code. Yeah, I got an error. I equal to n. What is the value? Greater than or equal to 0. Let's see what's the answer. No response expected to 3. Wow, where did I make a mistake? Size greater than equal to 0, negative. Let me take I equal to n minus 1. Run code. It went to new line. When this is wrong, only I'll take print. Now I'll execute it. Yes. To reverse an element, it's very easy. As you can see, it's very easy. Submit it out. I already submitted but made a mistake, so I have submitted again once again. Continuously 2 hours has been successfully completed. But I wanna make it going on. Let me go to eighth day. Dictionaries and maps. Today we are learning about key value pair mapping using a map or a directory data structure. Task. Given n names and phone numbers, assemble a phone book that maps friends' names to their respective phone numbers. You will then be given an unknown number of names to query your phone book for each name queried. Print the associated entry from your phone book on a new line in the for new equal to phone number. If an entry for name is not found, print not found instead. Your phone book should be a directory map hash map data source. I don't know what is this maps at all. I know, but right now I don't know. In Java. Definition. Let me go through geeks and Greeks. Um, Directory is an abstract class representing a key value relation and works similar to a map. Okay, it is a key value. It's like backend, similar to Python. Task given n names and phone numbers, assemble a phone book that maps friend's name to their respective phone number. You will then be given an unknown number of name to query your phone book for. For each name queried, print the associated entry from your phone book on a new line in the for name equal to phone number. If an entry for name is not found, print not found instead. Input format. N is integer. Each n subsequent line describes an entry of 2 space. Phone number is 8-digit number and each line contains a name to look up and you must contain reading lines. Okay. N is less than 10 to the power 5. Query is 10 to the power 5. Output on a new line of each query, print not found if the name has no corresponding entry in the phone book. Otherwise, print the full name and phone number in the format. 3 is an array, and I am printing name and number 3 times, and I'm verifying it, not verifying it, I'm searching. If Sam is present, I will show Sam equal to phone number. If Edward is present, I'll show the number with his name, or else not found. If Harry is present, Harry equal to phone number. That's what it happens. This is a code, and scan in is an object and is an data type. It is like what they say array. Yeah, array of the element. For int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus string name, phone number. 3 times I am entering, not 3 times, n times I am entering the name and phone. As name is a string data type and phone number is integer data type. While in dot hash nest. Okay, I think I should try to code again. Why does this happen right now? Hmm. It's like hands on again with me. Firstly, what do I do? Everything is initialized here, input and that all. Now I should verify if the string is equal, then I should display string and phone number. If it's not equal, I should represent not found. And they are saying to use maps. Uh, Let me see what is maps. Maps. Java, Java point. Java map interface. A map contains value on the basis of key. Hence, that is key and value pair. Map is interlinked with key. Okay, key get value. This is what we are using, I think. Key entry enter. Yeah, that is what I'm using right now. Right now, this is an. These are also like for loop, but it is for loop, no, but similar to initial value or something else. If map, because map is a what they say. Let me remember again what is map. I'm not getting what is map. What was it? It is key element like that. Map dot contain key. It is an subfunction key, and here I'm inheriting. What is it? Yes, data type. Yes. If it contains yes, then I'm gonna print it out. System dot out dot println. In this, I'm printing the name of this person with respective to his phone number. Map dot get. This map gets the phone number and details etc from that XYZ person. Else system not found. System dot println not found. FOUND not found. Let me cross verify it. What has happened? Oh. Let me minimize it. Need some HKDBs mistakes. Map didn't come right. Should import map. What is the import hash map? Import java dot util dot hash map hsh map map sh no, but wait, I should also describe this map hash map below this integer or else hash map string comma integer. This is what we did, right? Integer map, and this is going to interlink. This string is name and this is phone number. Now we are mapping it out as new equal to new hash map. Okay, now I think this is initialized. This object is initialized map, but I got another error. Map dot contain key. It is contain key. That is hash nest. That is correct. Contains single mistakes, man. Wrong answer. What has happened? Why did I get your output? Expected output not found. Hmm. If map contains key of s, print it out. Why did else output came out? Hmm. Did I do any mistake? Hmm? This is what in imported nest in while loop I came and I got exactly 3. But why did I get not found? Is this if statement correct? Yeah, it is correct. Map contains key of s. If it contains of s, then print map dot get s. Once again, I'll try. Not found. Let me reverse it out. When something doesn't work, make something you work. Oh no 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 no. Control Z, Control Z. I think I missed some statements here. I missed. I should send this to map. Should map it out, right? Map. I mean, I should put into map. Then this works. A name dot comma sorry phone. As here I have initialized this object map, and here I am putting it in map, and here I am getting the map. Hope this works. Yeah. Why did I get wrong answer? It's right, right? Not found, not found. Why did I get wrong? My output is right. Did I do anything mistake again? No, as of no, it's not found FOUND. Huh, it is not capital, it is small. Then, okay. Yes, done. Um, Now I think I have remained with only one problem, which I already have solved, and next everything will be solving live. I'll be solving live from this 30-day challenge. Only unsolved. Huh. From here on, there is only like today we are learning about an algorithm concept called recursion method. Uh, Complete the factorial function in the editor below. Be sure to use recursion. They're asking us to use recursion in an integer. Return the factorial of n using recursion. A single integer n. Sample input 3, sample output 6. We are using with recursion. Factorial, I think everyone know what is factorial. Here, what way I'm using the recursion function. Um, Let me go to long function and let it be small. I mean normal function. If recursion, right? Not recursion, factorial. Before that, I should initialize if n less than 0 or return 0. Return 0. Hmm. Then int range equal to 0. This will here where I'm gonna it is like sum. I think you know right. Summing of the elements. Mm, Now I'll use while loop while n greater than 0. Yes, that is true. Mm, Range. I think I hear wrong name. Let me give sum plus equal to n into not plus it is into only sum into let me write normally sum equal to sum into cannot be done right because you can if I give into everything would be 0 sum equal to 1 sum into mm, mm, n minus minus. This works again and again and again and again and again. I should return RETU or return sum. Hmm. Now you got right. Int sum equal to 1 while n greater than 0 sum equal to sum into n minus minus. I can even write this in a new way like this sum into equal to n minus minus. That is one method. Again, I can write in different method. Sum uh, into equal to n minus minus. Let me run the code. I think everything was right. Yeah. Let me uh, let me execute this one. Sum into n equal to n minus minus. Let me add comment lines to them before code. Let me see the answer of this. Yeah, even this works. Now let me modify this and even this works. Yeah, even this works. Let me make it simple and submit. Yeah, this was done. I mean, this is done. Now 10th question. Today we are working with binary numbers. Binary. Given a base 10 represent decimal and convert it into binary base 2. Then find and print the base 10 integer denoting the maximum number of consecutive
Consecutive.
consecutive ones. Length of longest in binary. Consecutive. Find length. What is consecutive? I want to know that. Whatever. Binary representation. Hmm. When working with different base, it is common to show the base as a subscript. Example n equal to 125. The binary representation of 125 decimal is okay. In base 10, there are 5 and 1 consecutive. Once in two groups, print the maximum 5. Input format: a single string n. Constant: n is less than to the power 10 to the power 6. Output format should be in the form of let me read it once, then I'll speak. Print a single base 10 integer that denotes the maximum number of consecutive ones in the binary representation of 1 n. Okay, it's not to convert the number in binary. I think we should convert it, but the output should be in the consecutive. It is an integer or something else. Hmm. 5 decimal is in binary 101. You know, right? One in this place, 1 is called 1 and it is 2. This is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So maximum number of consecutive ones is 1. Okay, how these consecutives work? But I got a grasp how this works. But first, let me convert a number into string, not string, binary. Hmm. बाइनरी को कन्वर्ट करो. Oh, let me make an object, not an object, a new class. It is in public as well as static, and it is an integer as everything is integer in this. Let me take this as, what will I take? What can I name it? What can I name it? What can I name it? Length. Len. It's enough, I think. In 10. Now I should what? First to convert binary, what can I do? Let me search. Decimal 2. Decimal 2 binary. Java. Let me check this out, how this code works. Output. Okay, integer to binary string. There is a inbuilt function binary string input to binary string. How to find these consecutive numbers? Huh? Decimal of 10 is to binary of 10. कैसे करो कैसे करो कैसे करो Let me go to while loop. While loop. That condition. It is not do while. It is just while. When everything works greater than 0, greater than equal to 0. What should I do here? If binary, what was it? The code. Here they have given int equal to 0. I did the to chi. Counter for binary arrays. Counter for binary arrays. I think this is also a counter, right? What if counters? How this works? I will take a break after this problem. Int I equal to 0. Let me try this. It is counter, but do I need counter? Let me return some value from here. Return for future, not now. So the return is used here. System.out.println of len of what is the data type len. Return I think so also. But no, that is what I am hoping. Integer dot to binary. Wow, it's great right now. Mhm. Explanation. Let me see this explanation. The binary representation of A is so maximum number of consecutive. If it is maximum, I didn't represent maximum. Max int max. This max should be added. So 0. Oh, let me go. Print a single base 10 digit that denotes the maximum number of consecutive ones. Let me try this out once again. What is this consecutive ones in binary? Longest consecutive. Trailing removed one. 0. I didn't get. This is mostly I think counting of zeros. Hmm? That's what I think. So I thought to not open this website, but let me take if only if n uh, fin modulus equal to odd, then n equal to not n. What was it? I plus plus. Increasing the I plus plus and uh, else I minus 1 I 0. Then uh, n should be increasing, so I'll take n equal to n r1 and even I took max. Let me add max equal to max of max math dot max of n, not n max comma I. Return max. Wait, simply enter. Seventeen left. Scanner close. The scan, but how did this make convert into scanner? Oh, did I get the answer? Hmm. I never thought the answer would be this easy. Hmm. Hmm. सच्ची में मिल गया आंसर सबमिट कर डालूंगा honest challenge. It's today, Ariel. Let me take a break. As I said, we'll be back soon. Hello, friends. I'm back. Mm, now, day 10, 2 RS. I'm excited. I don't know how it is. Uh, Today we are building on our knowledge of array by adding another dimension. Check out the tutorial as usual. They will be saying it. Hmm. Okay. Now, in this contest, given a 6 cross 6 array, 2-day arrays. Okay. Yeah. We define an hourglass in A to be a subset of values with incident falling in this pattern in A's graphical representation. Okay. There are 16 house classes in A and an horse class. Her class sum is the sum of an her class value. Task: calculate the Hourglass sum of every Hourglass in A, then print the maximum Hourglass. That is what they are saying. No, the task is in the array shown above. The maximum Hourglass sum is 7. For the Hourglass is the top left corner. Yeah, top left corner. Input: there are 6 lines of input, where each line contains 6 space-separated integers that describes a 2D array A. Constants: A less than 9 and ij less than 5. Output format: print the maximum Hourglass sum is A. Mhm. First I should calculate this 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 4 13, 13 plus 4 17, 18 19, 20, 21 22, 23 24 25 26. It is 26 but I got 19. Let me see the explanation. A contains the following Hertz class. Hmm. Hmm. We are just adding this. 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 2 12, 13, 14, 15 and 19. Now already they have made an object scanner and they have utilized the scanner in the for loop, and already they have even accepted the for loop. This is what the code is right now. And similarly like previous, I will make a new class. First I will print it out, system.out.println. Still I didn't write what is the class name, right? It is public and static also. What should I give? It is integer. Then what can I name it? 2 array? Array 2. Array 2 is better. And int I am accepting I and j. Now it is an array. I am passing the array arr2 of a. Now let me create an object as usual. Not object, data type. It is int sum. Int sum. Int sum. Again, this sum is accepted as integer only. Integer dot mean value. Mean value. This is mean value. Let me enlarge it. Are you able to look into it how it is? I mean the code. I think so. You are able to see the code. It is 6. I have divided 3 and 3, right? So let me make it as 3 and 3 for int row equal to 0. Don't row. Let me think another way. This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Again I'll divide it as 2 to 2. I think this would work. R less than 4, R plus plus, again new for int column equal to 0, column less than 4, column plus plus, and open now. I'll replace this sum with max because I'll make new here again sum, and sum equal to let me make a new function here. Just a second. New subfunction known as find sum or add sum. Just Sum is already a class, so I will make it as total sum. It is private and static as well, and it is integer type. And I said total sum, open bracket, your which value will be inherited, row column, int row, int column, and even the size of array may be good for future. Yeah. Let me make total sum, total sum, no, it is sum of row, column, and array. Now again I'll take max because I made it as a min value. So max equal to math dot max comma sum. This will max it the value, present value. Now here I'm gonna add these things in sum equal to a of r plus 0, which is row, and 0th place, and I'm gonna divide it by c plus 0. This I will be going to increase one by one. I'm changing only column value at present. Later I will be changing even row 2. And now I'm going to change the row as well as 1. Now only row I will be changing. It doesn't matter, it's not an order, just a practice. You can do it in a sequence or whatever. I did it in my according way, and now row is completed. Now row and column is 2, already I took 1 1, so I'm gonna take 2 2. Here simply pasting is best. 2 2. Now I have made the thing. Let me return sum. Okay, now the sum is being returned here, as well as I should return the max. Return max. Run code. Compile error. 29th line. What did I make? Here arrays error. I took just a. I think there is more errors. Integer max. Let me go to 36 first. Max. Okay. And should import math is there. Yeah, when I should change this max, return max. It's a case sensitive, right? So it happens like that. I'm getting min value error. Where did I go wrong? Oh, sorry. Min underscore value. What did I get? Output 17, but the output is 19. The error may be yours 00, and I took just a. Hmm. Wait. Here I made a mistake. As you can see, this is 00 and this is 01, and let me go here. 0 1 0, then 02 and 20 you're having, then 1 1. I'm missing here again something else, plus 2 1 and 2 1. This makes the total value. Yeah. Done. Submit code. I got some test values wrong. I don't know how to look into them now because they are all closed. Now what can I do? At least if I get to know a single one, I could complete it. Can't unlock it with 5. Let me do it. Wrong answer. But what did I get the answer? Right now, if I submit, it's okay, right? Let me take the test case. 1, 2, 3. One in test case I can't do because in test case I should test it out. What would be the output? Let me test it out. Control C. I have copied the code and I'll go to the. What was it? I would like to have a minute. Select yes. I'm gonna take the bullet. Sorry, I'll change it later. Let me go to online compiler. Right now, offline compiler is not working. Just wait a minute. It is changed. Are you able to see the code? Ripple it on. So you can see. Let me remove this. So it's C language, right? We'll go to Java. Java language and sample. Create triple. Now let me run it out. Why did it get classes here? This is right. Yeah, just right. Did I get this error? File name solution.java. Okay, let me name it as main. It takes a time to compile as it is online compiler. A single code takes more than 10 minutes of time. Okay. 1 0 0 minus 1 0 1 2 3 4 2. I should enter this code. Oh, I'm getting irritated. How many should I enter? Already I entered 6. What, I can't copy it, huh? Let me copy it and let me go back to the Chrome extension and let me give the run code. Then why did I get error? For subtraction, is there anything else? That's what I think. Let me submit and go back to practice. See what happens. Try again. Right now I will leave it here and I will solve it after a break. Let me check out how is this going on. 12th inheritance. This inheritance is good, then I will have a look. You are given two classes, person and student. Hmm. Two different type of class, a person and a two student, where person is the base class and student is the derived class. Complete code, person and a declaration of student are provided for you in the editor. The same first name, last name, ID number, it is for student. An integer array to test scores. Then what is a person? I don't know. A cat calculate method that calculates a student's object average and returns the input format. The logged last name and let me see sample input. It is a student name. First, it is student's first name, last name, and his register number. Then, what this two represents? Let me see down. Two scores to average. Okay, this is represented as two scores and the average of student. Sample output name, ID, grade 0. A string denoting first name, last name, ID. This all I should calculate with using inheritance. Person is an derived class and class is an no. Where here it is. Complete code, person and a declaration for student are provided. Where person is the base class, student is derived class. Even this I will do after 30 seconds. Hello, I'm back. As you know, the 11th program was bit something happened. So let me go to 12 inheritance. Today we are diving into inheritance. Okay. In this task, you are given two classes, person and student. Yesterday I read it. Not yesterday, just few minutes back I read it. A string first name, a string last name, an integer ID. That's what they are asked, right? Hmm. Let me go to the code. Hmm. Firstly, they asked to mm, a string first name. So let me take first name string inside the class. No, I'll make person. Hmm. Person first name. So take, no, I'll try it from here because the command lines have been occupied a long way. So, so protected string first name name hmm. Let it be, doesn't matter. Protected string last name. Now integer as the number is, let me see the output. Number is in less than single, less than 3 digits, so less than or 5 digits. I'll take integer. Protected here. Protected and num ready. Ready now. Okay. In person, this is what the things are there. From student, I think. Let me make new one. This will gonna be a huge thing to make. Control C. I think it didn't run. Hi. Code is not disappearing. Now what can I do? Let me add this ID and these things in person rather than student, because I think you got it. CLSS plus person. Let me check if they have given anywhere person as already defined class. No, they didn't give. So I took person as the class. Now here I am going to construct a person again, person new function, which will be having string first name and again string last name and integer id num. Now let me initialize this as this dot first name equal to first name. This dot last name equal to last name. This dot id num equal to id num, and this is going to initialize it, and the constructor is done as I said to construct. Now I'll add the output statement in this public void print a person. Here what gonna nothing is necessary because protected string first name everything are there already. Let me directly display it out. System.out.println. Firstly, I'll display name and should be in double quotation with plus first name comma first name plus comma space plus last name. Oh no. As you can see here, Hadley is first name and Millie is second name. So I should take first last name. First name plus anything else. A new line action id space plus id now, and that's it. The grade would be in student. Okay, now I have constructed the class of person which has been extended to student, as you can see. Now the student should be initialized from student from person. I took your person as first name, last name, and ID. Wait a second. Here the object is created from students. So again from students I should go to person, print person. Okay, they have given here already print a person have given, right? Print a person. Let me change. I'm not unable to change it. I should change here only then. Print person. Then anything else? Okay, the grade is here only. The object is created for student. Then this student should go to print person. Okay, the everything function is done in students, as you can see. Don't worry about input, already the input is predefined by this thing. As you can see, first name, last name, ID, num score, everything is already given. So you don't worry about to re-enter it again. So the object is student as what can I do? Firstly, here you can see first name, last name, total score. Student, I did not make it right. Let me insert here again. Student. Student of string string first name comma string this string string last name. Wait, let me check again. First name, last name, and test score. Test score is integer. Yeah, test score is integer. Hey, no, even ID is right. ID test score. Here I should take int ID and test to score. Test score is array, as you can see here. Test score is array. I should make it as array in this constructor. Here it is. And score, test score. Let me give it test score only. Let's see what is score. Test only. Test is better. Okay. Now I will send this to person back. Or else can you make any changes? Let me send this to main. Super is a function which sends this to its parent. First name, last name, ID. ID. And test is equal to scores. Did I mention in your scores? No. No. I didn't mention in your scores. No, here already they have given test score equal to scores. Control C. Control E equal to test. Okay. Now here I should calculate these things. It is whole new large figure. I'm calculating this for grades. As you can see, here is an image. You can see here O E A P D T. To calculate this, I need to calculate the grades of test. This test. So let me use for or while let me make a new class. New class is better, right? Yes, new class is better. Public calculator. Calculate. Okay. This is char one. Char. For int s represents test score. In this, I should calculate average. So I'll take double because calculation may be even in ratios for future safety. DOU double data type average. Average equal to 0. Average average plus equal to test score or test doesn't matter, both are similar. Let me go to average average divided by equal to test score and its length to make it bit normal. Now I'll go to if statement because if is having right now average of everything, and if I'll use this grading scale for if this works better in if statement only, letter and average. If let me copy this average because I'm gonna use it a lot. Average greater than equal to or less than equal to no greater than equal to 90 and return O. Here they have given calculate as predefined. Let's see. Here to calculate only. Something coincidental. like that. Control C. If else or else if control B greater than equal to 80, then return E. Are it U or N? It's caps only. Let me copy this because everything is similar. 70 and 55, 40. 1, 2, and 3. 70 and 55 and 40. The letters are A, B, D, and remaining is else. Else written T. RETURNT T. Let me check out the code. The grade stands is calculated. Print. Let me calculate this before I get any errors. Class person test. Let me go to 69 first. I didn't test initialize itself. This test on no, it is not test. This is this is then there is again error. Class CLS is class person. Duplicate class. Why did I get duplicate class? Did they give already any weird class? Oh, holy shit. The class was already predefined. I didn't look into it. This is what. It was here. I didn't look to it. Yeah, now everything should be working good. Yes. Yes, everything worked good. But it was cheating. Next question. Let me see the. Is it arrays? What is the question? 2D array. And on this unsolved. Let me solve this 11th question. Next time I think I should look into it again. Abstract class. Today we will extend what we learned yesterday. It is today only about inheritance to abstract classes because this is very specific object oriented concept. Submissions are limited to the few languages that use this constraint. Task given a book class and a solution class. Write a myBook class that does the following. Inherit for books has a parameterized constructor taking these three parameters title, author, price. Implement the book class abstract display method as it prints these three lines title, author, input and output. Let me see sample input. The first name, no. What it is, title, the title, the author, and the price. Now I should look the code carefully and I should solve it. It is resetting a word. I thought I would have anything important. Abstract void display. Where is the display? Let me go through this code. I don't want to make this previous one. Already the class book is defined. Good. Let me go to the main function first. Main class. They have scanned, they have took object scanner and the title, author, price is everything declared. And this is going to book, my book. Where is my book? My book, huh? Book is here and book is here. I think I should now search for my book. Should write my book from here. Cellular class, my book. Let me see, check out the my book extend. What is extend spelling? Extends book. Is it capital or small? Capital B. Book. Open brackets. Instead, I should take title, author, price. Let me take that. My book. String title, comma, string. No. Author, AUTH4. AUTH4 and price. String string. Now, and as you can see, the superclass has already title author, so I'm sending it to super of title, comma, author. Now the price should be here. This dot price. I'm going to display it. No. Abstract word display. I should. Where should I take? I'll take in my book only. Display. System dot println of. Let me check out output. Tl title space plus title. This state the author. Sorry, the charging was not given. Author, UTH, odd author, and price. Price. Now everything is settled down. Let me run the code. Hmm. Why? Why? Okay. Contact the enterprise. Hmm. And equal to price. Okay, what is the medium return type required? It is written only, right? Okay, didn't mention it was return type. Null. Class my book extend. My book is not abstract and does not overload abstract method display in my. What the hell happened? My book extend book. Did I forget to close the packets? No. I did everything normally. Abstract word display. The small display. Yeah. Shift is to small display to capital. That's why. Hmm. Then this was easy because of that inheritance, and abstract class was also easy. Made it easy. Hmm. Okay. Let me be right back. I forgot to tell that I'm ending the stream because it took a long time. Yeah, it took long time. I'm ending the stream. How much? Oh, 3 hours plus I took. Only let me end the stream.